Feet hip distance. Front of the mat. Roll the shoulders back. Lengthen through the back. Just take a big inhale. Big exhale. Let's stretch up. Inhale, long reach. Exhale, bend the knees and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening the back. Exhale, one more fold, bending your knees, and let's then go forward for a breath. Hang your head, hang your arms if you want, or any movement you need. Or just keep it still, focusing on the long breaths. Feel free to open your lips. That might feel nice in this forward fold position. Turn your head side to side a few times if you're not sure about your neck. On your next inhale, halfway. Exhale, high plank. Take your time. I'm just stepping back, spreading fingertips already. Find your core muscles just for a breath. And then drop the knees. Cat and cow. Bit more loosening on the back before we do any more. Inhale, look up, tailbone up. Exhale, tug the chin, tug the tailbone. 2 more rounds. Last round. Once you're back to cat and cow, back to neutral spine, take a few circles into the wrist. Sticking with the long breaths. Step the hands to the front, lie down on your front, activating back muscles, pressing top of the feet onto the mat. Baby cobras. Long neck inhale. Exhale, bring it back onto the mat. Squeeze your elbows by your sides. 2 more rounds. Keep your lower back long. Last round. Tuck your pelvis, sit back into child's pose. I'm going to take a breath here, reaching one fingertips to one hand to the front and then the other one. So basically I'm still moving, but I'm taking the weight off the wrists. Lengthening shoulders. And when you're ready, find your first downward dog, spreading fingertips, pushing your bum up high. And move in downward dog once you're there. Pedaling heels, hips side to side. You know the drill. Maybe dropping one armpit, other armpit. Maybe all of that. Loosen neck. Lengthen back. Arms. Come to the front of your mat, feet hip distance. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Sweep up, inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. 5 sun salutations. Feel free to go with your own time or come with me. Release the arms by your sides. Front of the mat, feet hip distance. Take your time with the first one. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. You leave out the bits and pieces you want. You put in bits and pieces you need. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, make your way to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, standing up, sweeping arms. Exhale, hands to the heart. Number 2. Sweep around all the way up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana in your own time. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, find downward dog. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, make your way to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to the heart. 3 more rounds. Inhale, sweep around all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, bend your knees as you look to the front. Exhale, make your way to the front. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to the heart. 2 more rounds. Sweep around, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, pull your hips back as you look to the front. Exhale, meet in the front. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart. Last round. Sweep up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, make your way to the front. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart. Putting feet wider than your mat, sitting into yogic squat. Good time to have a sip if you need it. If you're ready to stretch with me, sit down and start opening the hips. Once you're there, lengthen the back, release the tension in your neck. Take a few deep breaths. One more inhale, lengthening back. On your exhale, sink your hips lower if it's there. Hands flat, bum up, heel to the feet, hip distance. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Step or hop and hold. Dropping the knees onto the mat. And drop the elbows so we can get into a plank position, spreading the palms, drawing belly button in, stepping the feet to the back again, finding elbow plank, forearm plank position. Drop the knees anytime you need to. Make sure you can feel the straight line between the shoulders and the knees. And I've got the knees, feet, hip distance. Finding dolphin, stepping feet closer to the elbow, just by a tiny, tiny little bit. And pushing bum up, pushing chest through. Looking towards the ankles without straining your neck. Pressing to the elbows as if you were lifting your ears, your head out of the mat. Bend your knees and maybe keep the heels off your mat for now. Tuck your tailbone on your next inhale, shift your weight forward. Drop your bum, but keep the feet as they are. It's a shorter elbow plank. On your exhale, push your bum back up into a dolphin. Do that twice more. Tuck the tailbone. Bring it forward. Push the shoulders forward. Exhale, dolphin. Stretching those shoulders. One more time. Plank forward. Inhale. Exhale, dolphin. Pressing to the elbows harder. Feeling the shoulders stretching, feeling the triceps working. Hold for one more breath. Bring it forward into plank. Step the feet back slightly to find a long plank. Drop your drop your knees and come down onto your front. Stack your hands under your forehead. Relax your head onto the hands. Put your feet wider than your mat. Squeeze your glutes to tuck the pelvis, lengthening your upper back, drawing belly button away from the mat. Lift both legs off with the feet wide. Make sure you feel your glutes and hamstrings working. There is no tension in your lower back. Keeping hands and elbows on the mat, lift the head and shoulders. So I've got the back extension going on. Back of the neck is fairly long and the shoulders come away from the ears. See if you want to bring your arms into a cactus goalpost shape and lift them. Make sure the shoulders stay away from the ears, pinch the shoulder blades together. Lengthen your lower back one more time. Make sure you feel the back muscles, your glutes, your hamstrings, lengthening the knees, back of the shoulders. Breathe. See if you want to reach both arms towards the front. Straight elbows possibly, but shoulders stay away from the ears. See if you want to press your heels and toes together, working the entire back chain. One more lengthening between fingertips and toes, or crown of the head and the toes. Straight knees. Lift higher for one more inhale. And exhale, bring it onto the mat. Tuck your pelvis and sit back into child's pose. I'm going through a rounded back. Tuck your toes, preparing for camel, but I'm moving. I'm keeping it quite dynamic. Lift the shoulders, hips, squeeze glutes. Hands on the lower back. Sweeping right arm to the front. Once you've tucked the pelvis, inhale. Circle around, think about mobility in your shoulder. Other way around, right hand on the lower back, left arm to the front, inhale. Keep your lower back long, try not to collapse. Exhale back to your lower back. Take two more each way. Take big circles, so you feel that you're opening the front of your shoulders. I'm feeling the squeeze in the glutes. They are working to protect the lower back, to keep it long and keep the front of the hips open. One more time. Straight away, find downward dog. Sit back, slowly reach the arms and take a stretch in downward dog. Static is if you can, but feel free to move. Straight arms, long neck, neutral neck position. Lift your right heel, three-legged dog, hip square. Straight right leg. Reach the right heel high, but drop the right hip lower. straight arms. One more inhale. Exhale, right knee to the nose, shift forward. Make the connection and hold. One more inhale. Exhale, step through between the thumbs. Come onto the fingertips, lengthen through the back. Sink into the front knee. Drop the left knee, sweep up crescent moon. Lengthen up to the sky. Inhale, tug the pelvis, feel the front of the hips already. Interlace the fingers in the back as you exhale. So you're opening the collarbones. See if there is a slight back bend, pressing your knuckles towards the mat. See if you can bend your front knee but still tucking the pelvis. Anytime you need to release the fingertips. I'm hinging forward, still keeping the hands together. And you can release the hands onto the knee if you want, lifting the back knee off. Taking your time to find that high lunge. Once you're safe, warrior 3, I'm still keeping the hands together, you don't need to. Shift forward, lift the left foot, and find that balance. Lengthen through the upper back before you hinge forward. Level the hips, straighten the left knee, and then see how far you want to hinge. If it's there already, see if you can drop your head further, but lift the left heel higher. Still have the hands together. You can release anytime you want. Standing split. I'm releasing the hands. Frame the right foot. And now see if you can fall towards the thigh, relaxing your back. And see if you can lift your left heel higher. But for now, you can keep the left heel lower. It's early days. Step into runner's lunge. Bend your right knee, step the left foot long. Press your hands flat once you found your balance, left knee straight, right arm up, easy twist. Stacking shoulders first, twist in the spine, take your time. Bend your right knee, straighten the left knee even more, send the left heel behind you. Right hand on the mat, sweep your right heel up, three-legged dog again. Take a big inhale, let's stack and open this time. Bring the right hip on top of the left, pull the heel to the bum. Left arm straight, hold it for a sec. Feel the shoulders stretching, straight arms. Inhale, straight leg, exhale, bring the right knee to the left elbow across. And there is your fallen triangle or star pose if you want to drop the right knee onto the mat. I'm straightening right foot out to the left side of the mat. Lifting hips, left arm up. See if you can drop your hip just the once. It might be early days. Inhale, right hip coming to the mat. Exhale, lift back up. And that's the end of this flow. Left hand on the mat, I'm shooting right leg back. See if you want to hover the right foot for a three-legged chaturanga. You can leave it out. Inhale, forward otherwise. Exhale, sink through. Inhale, cobra upward dog. Both feet are pressing into the mat. And exhale, find downward dog in your own time. Let's take a breath here. Take a stretch in the shoulders. Lift the left heel, three-legged dog, keeping the hips square. Left knee straight, right arm straight. Feel the leveling of the hips, the work going through your left glute. One more inhale to prepare. Exhale, left knee to the nose, making the connection, shifting the weight forward and hold. Take one more inhale. Exhale, step through between the thumbs. Coming onto fingertips, just to lengthen through the back, to bend the front knee and keep the right knee straight just for a second. And then drop the right knee, sweep up crescent moon, lengthening up. Bending front knee, but keeping your hips tucked. Open the collarbones, interlace the fingers in the back. Now there is your back bend if you want it, without collapsing in your back. It's more about stretching the front of your right hip and opening the top of your shoulders, your chest. I'm hinging forward. You can release the hands onto the knee if you want. Taking back knee off, high lunge, still bending the left knee. Warrior 3, let's balance. Shift forward, lift the right heel once you've made sure your upper back is long. Level your hips before you do anything else. And see if you want to take it further, diving the head towards the mat, lifting the right heel high. For that, I need to bend the left knee to protect the hamstring. Anytime you need to release the hands, please do so. Otherwise, keep them together for extra challenge. Standing split, releasing fingertips onto the mat, maybe framing the left foot. And then fold towards the thigh even more. Lift the right heel higher if it's there. Step into runner's lunge, bending the left knee first before you step the right foot to the back. Right hand flat, left arm up, easy twist. Stack shoulders, reach left fingertips high towards the sky. Bend the left knee and send the right heel behind you for even more of a stretch in the front of your right hip. Three-legged dog, left hand flat. Sweep the left heel up. Inhale as you lift and start stacking the hips on top of each other. Open, pull the heel to your bum. Check that your elbows are straight, especially the right one. Inhale, straighten the left knee. Exhale, bring the left knee across to your right elbow to tap. Drop the left knee for star pose or extend left leg out to the side. Fallen triangle, lift the right arm. Stack shoulders, hips. See if you want to drop the left hip. Inhale. Push back up. Fallen triangle, exhale. Right hand flat, left foot shifts back. Hover it if you want, three-legged chaturanga. Feel free to leave it out. Inhale forward otherwise. Exhale, sink through. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, find downward dog. Inhale, look to the front, bend your knees. Exhale, yogic squat in the front of the mat. Bending your feet wide, toes out. Sit your bum low if you're ready. Lengthen through the back, press the elbows into the insides of the knees. Release the tension in your neck. Feel free to circle into the wrists if you feel there have been a lot of weight on the wrists. Hands flat, bum up, feel feet hip distance, heel toe them in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep up, mountain pose. Tadasana, inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Going straight away, one more round. Sitting into a squat position, yogic squat. Feet wider, sit back. The chest. Take a breath, and there is your chaturanga to go through it. You might want to jump back. You might want to take a hand balance to grow, and we'll meet in downward dog. If you just want to jump through, a step through it, that's fine. See if you want to take a crow pose, but a quick one. If you have plenty of time, we will wait for each other in downward dog. When you're ready, go for it. You know what you're doing, leave out bits and pieces and take your time. I'm taking 2 more breaths before starting again from the right side. Lift the right heel, 3-legged dog, hips square. On your exhale, bring the right knee to the nose and hold. Strengthen core muscles. Take another inhale. Exhale, step through. I'm keeping back knee off. Crescent lunge, inhale. Interlacing fingers in the back. Exhale. See if you want the back bend here. Careful on your lower back, inhale. I'm hinging forward and finding balance, warrior 3. Launch into it, lift the left heel. Lengthen upper back first, and maybe hinge. Maybe take it further. Hold it for 3. Hold it for 2. Hold it for 1. Standing splits. Release the hands onto the mat, maybe frame the right foot. Forward closer to the thigh if you can. Lift left heel higher if you can. And hold it for 3. Hold it for 2. Hold it for 1. Runner's lunge. Bend right knee, step the left foot behind you. Left hand flat, right arm up, easy twist. Bending right knee, twisting the back. Right hand on the mat, sweep the right heel up, 3-legged dog. Stack open. Pull the heel to bum, left arm straight. Level hips, inhale. Exhale, right knee across to the left side. Left elbow, tap. Star pose or fallen triangle. Lift the hips high. Reach the left arm up. Dropping the hips once if you want. Maybe tap the right hip to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, lift back up. Step into high plank. See if you want to hover the right foot. Meet in downward dog. Leave out chaturanga if you want, or inhale forward, exhale, sink through. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a breath. Lift the left heel, 3-legged dog. Hips are square. Exhale, left knee to the nose to hold. Make the connection, shoulders to the front. One more inhale. Exhale, step through. Keeping back knee off, drawing belly button in. Sweep up, crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, interlace the fingers in the back. Open your heart up, maybe a slight back bend, knuckles going towards the mat. Inhale. Exhale, hinge, preparing for balance. Launch into warrior 3. Lift the right heel. Lengthen through the back before you hinge forward. Lengthen through the right knee. See if you want to take it further. Careful on the left hamstrings. Hold it for 3. Hold it for 2. Hold it for 1. Standing split, sweeping fingertips towards the mat. Maybe frame the left foot. For the chest towards the thigh. Lift the right heel higher. Hold it for 3. Hold it for 2. Hold it for 1. Step into runner's lunge, land the right foot. Right hand flat, left arm up, easy twist. Bending left knee in the front, sending right heel to the back, reaching left fingertips to the sky. Sweep the left hand onto the mat. Left heel up, 3-legged dog. Stack and open. Take your time, both arms straight, heel to bum. Level hips, inhale. Exhale, left knee across to the right elbow to tap. Drop the knee for star. Or fallen triangle, left foot out. Lift the right arm. Lift the hip high, stack the shoulders. See if you want to drop the left hip, inhale. Exhale, lift back up. Bring the right hand onto the mat. High plank, see if you want to hover the left foot. Chaturanga or leave it out. Inhale forward, exhale, sink through. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Hold. Take a breath here. On your next inhale, look to the front. Exhale, make your way to the front. Yogic squat if you can. Let's hold it for 3 breaths. Anytime you need to stand up, we'll meet there anyway. Release the tension in the shoulders, your wrists. Hands flat, forward fold with the feet hip distance. Gentle stretch towards the thighs. And take your time to come into a standing position. I'm rolling the spine up. Once you're there, sweep up. Hands to the heart. We've got 5 sun salutations. Feel free to leave out the chaturangas. I know your hands are probably naked. When you're ready, come to the front of the mat, feet hip distance, so I know you're ready. Feel free to go in your own time or come with me. Sweep up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, make your way to the front. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Now sweep up. And we are going straight away. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, make your way to the front. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, go again. Number 3, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, make your way to the front. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up. You've got 2 more left. Exhale, go again. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look to the front. Exhale, make your way to the front. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up. Last one. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, make your way to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to the heart. Sit into yogic squat or have a sip. I'm taking 3 to 5 long breaths to bring down the heart rate. As I'm going to turn you away from the camera, but I'm leaving out chaturangas. It's a fairly quick flow, the next one. Nothing too complicated. Just a couple more breaths here. Make sure you're opening the hips, lengthening the shoulders, your neck. Hands flat, bum high, heel to the feet, hip distance. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step into downward dog. Take a stretch. Inhale, lift the right heel, 3-legged dog, hip square. Exhale, right knee to the nose and step through straight away. Runner's lunge. Cartwheel up, warrior 2. Left heel flat. Bring the arms into a T, sink into the front knee. Take a breath here, find the alignment, opening in the hips, the relaxed shoulders. Straighten right knee. Make sure there is a micro bend. Shift the right fingertips to the front. Flip the palm. Triangle. Start hinging. Right fingertips are traveling towards the mat, but I'm going to keep the right fingertips off. Maybe use your shin and reach the left fingertips up. Lengthen through the spine one more time. Turn your left rib cage, left hip to the sky. Bend your right knee and reverse the warrior. Take a beginning as you reach the right arm up. Hold here. Long stretch in the right side, reaching left fingertips to the ankle. Feel free to bind if you want. One more long reach, one more long stretch. And you've got side lunge onto the left heel to the back of the mat. I'm bringing the hands to the heart and take your time with the first one. Turn the left toes out slightly and sit down as low as you want. With the first round, we are taking 3 breaths. To make sure the inner thighs stretch out slightly, you're safe, your back is long. And now I'm going to ask you to frame the left foot, turn away from the camera, but everything is the same. Turn to the back of the room or away from the camera, back of the mat. Frame the left foot, hands flat. And we are starting straight away. Sweep the left heel behind you, 3-legged dog. Take a begin here, hip square. Exhale, left knee to the nose to tap. Step through, runner's lunge. Cartwheel up, warrior 2. Right heel flat. Bring the arms into a T, sink into the left knee. Find the alignment, shoulders above the hips, tug the tailbone. Bring your left thigh parallel to the ground if you can. Start straightening the left knee, shift the left fingertips in front of you. Hinge, triangle. Make sure you're keeping a micro bend in the left knee. Left fingertips traveling to the mat, right fingertips to the sky. Try and keep your left fingertips off for strength, and then lengthen the spine again. Turn right rib cage up, right hip up. Bend your left knee and reverse the warrior. Left fingertips reach. Hold it. Keep bending left knee deep. Reach the right fingertips to the ankle or bind if you want. One more breath. One more long reach with the left fingertips. Hands to the heart. Come back to the front of the mat. Side lunge. Sitting your bum towards your right heel. You've got 3 breaths. This is your first round. Make sure you're safe. You might want to stay higher if you're not sure about the knee. Try your best to keep the right elbow on the inside of the right knee. Long back. We're starting straight away. Frame the right foot, runner's lunge. Square the hips. Going a little bit faster. Sweep the right heel up, 3-legged dog inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through. Cartwheel up, warrior 2. Bending right knee in the front, arms in a T. Sink deep into the front knee. Triangle pose, straightening right knee, shifting weight to the front, flip the palm, and start hinging from the hips. Find the strength, the long spine. Hold it for one more breath. Bend the right knee and sweep your right arm up, reverse the warrior. Take a big inhale. Side lunge onto the left heel. Exhale. It's a quick one. We've got one more inhale here. Make sure your right knee straight. One more exhale. Frame your left foot. Turn to the back of the mat. Flip the hips. Sweep the left heel up. 3-legged dog inhale. Exhale, left knee to the nose to tap and step through. Runner's lunge. Long step, please. Cartwheel the arms up, warrior 2. Right heel flat. Bend the left knee, open the hips. Straighten the left knee. Flip the palms. Shift your left fingertips towards the front of you. And hinge. Triangle pose. Find the long spine. Turn your ribs, your right hip up. One more inhale. One more exhale. Bend your left knee first and sweep up to reverse the warrior. Inhale, long reach with the left fingertips. Exhale, side lunge onto the right heel. Sit low. Once you found it, hold it for one more inhale. Lengthen the back, strengthen the spine. One more exhale. Frame the right foot. Let's start again. Sweep the right heel up, 3-legged dog inhale. Exhale, right knee to the nose. Step through. Cartwheel around, warrior 2. Left heel flat. Sink deep into the right knee. Spine is long. Straighten right knee. Triangle pose. Flip the palms, shift and hinge from the hips. One more inhale, long spine. One more exhale. Bend the right knee first, reverse the warrior. Sweep the right arm up, inhale. Side lunge onto the left heel, exhale. Take your weight to the back of the mat, sit down. Hold it for one more inhale. One more exhale. Frame the left foot, turn to the back. Sweep the left heel off. 3-legged dog inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through. Warrior 2, right heel flat, cartwheel up in a T. Sink deep into the left knee. Triangle, straightening left knee, shifting and hinging right fingertips to the sky. Hold for one more inhale, turn your right rib. hips up. One more exhale. Bend the left knee first, and then reverse the warrior, left fingertips to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, side lunge onto the right heel, come back to the front of your mat. Sit down. Hold it for one more inhale, use it to lengthen the spine. One more exhale. Frame the right foot and step the right leg back, downward dog. Take a child's pose if you need it, but I'm going for dolphin straight away. Dolphin to plank position, just like before. I'm dropping the elbows. Find your way there. I'm going to stay there for a bit. Elbows are shoulder width, bum high. Tuck your pelvis, shift your weight forward. I know it's uncomfortable, it's a short plank. Inhale. Push your bum up, push your chest through. Exhale, push into the elbows. Twice more. Tuck tailbone, find the core muscle, shift your weight forward, drop the bum as far as it goes. I know it's short. Exhale, dolphin, bum high, chest through, long neck, press into the elbows. One more time, come forward, tug the pelvis first. Inhale. Exhale, push up high, 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 high. Hold. Press into the elbows to lengthen your head away from the mat. Draw your belly button in, push your bum high. Keep a slight bend in the knees. Hold it for one more breath. Shift your weight forward into a plank and step the feet towards the back to find a proper elbow plank position. Drop your knees onto the mat. Stack your hands under your forehead. I've got the feet hip distance. If you've got any back issues, feet are wider than your mat. Squeeze your glutes. Tuck your pelvis. Push the pubic bone into the mat. Lift your legs first. And then see if you want to keep the hands on the mat or glue the hands to your forehead. And lift your head, shoulders, hands and elbows. Lots of weight on the upper back. Lengthen the tailbone to the back of the mat again. Draw your belly button away from the mat and shrug your shoulders away from the mat. Stay here or reach the fingertips towards the front. Careful on your lower back. Shoulders stay away from the ears. Lengthen your legs. Squeeze your glutes. See if you want to squeeze your heels and toes together. Hold it for 3. Straight knees. Hold it for 2. And hold it for 1. Bring the hands under your forehead. Feet are wider. Relax onto the mat. Bend your knees. Push your feet side to side a few times. It's coming up to 150. Feet, knees, hip distance, hands under your shoulders. Tuck your pelvis, sit back into child's pose. One more camel if you want it. Round your back for a sec just to make sure you're safe. Tug the toes under with me or untug them if you're more flexible in the back. Lift the hips, shoulders. Start with the activation of the glutes, tucking pelvis, lengthening through the lower back. Knuckles onto your lower back. We are not moving this time. You find a stretch and opening in the top of your shoulders. We'll see if you want to reach to the heels. Slowly and carefully bring the hips back above the knees. Find the back bend if it's there and hold it for 3 long breaths. Safely coming out of the position, sit into child's pose. It's 151. Drop the forehead onto the mat, relax your arms by your sides. Take a breath. Come back onto all fours. Stretching the back of your shoulders. I'm reaching the right arm to the sky. Inhale, and I thread the needle, reaching the right hand underneath the left armpit. And maybe dropping the right shoulder, back of your right shoulder onto the mat. Relax your right ear on the mat. I'm reaching left fingertips towards the front of the mat. Because I'm focusing on the back of the shoulders, I'm dropping left armpit to the mat. And now I'm feeling the back of my right shoulder between the shoulder blades. Bring the left hand under your left shoulder, untangle back onto all fours. And then let's do the other side, left arm up, inhale. Exhale, thread the needle, reach the left arm underneath the right shoulder. See if you can relax your left shoulder, left ear on the mat. I'm reaching right fingertips towards the front of the mat and dropping right armpit to feel the back of my left shoulder and the opening between the shoulder blades, the rhomboid muscle stretching. Untangle, right hand under the shoulder. Come back up. Cat and cow for me. Just maybe for a repetition, maybe two. Just to loosen everything. Hip flexors, hamstrings, lizard, half split. I'm finding downward dog first. Just to give the shoulders one more stretch, please be gentle on it. They've worked hard. And I'm stepping the right foot on the outside of the right hand to start with the hip flexors. I'm dropping left knee. You know your options, you know your drill, you can come with me. I'm untucking left toes and I'm dropping the right knee out to the side, lifting chest first. By bending your right knee, I'm already feeling the front of the left hip. Take any options you need, any options you feel works better for you. Feel free to go onto your elbows if it works. I'm pressing the right heel of the hand into the inside of the right knee. Opening the heart up to the sky. Bending right knee even more. Stay here or stretch the quads, reach the right arm back. And see if you can grab your left foot, pulling heel to the bum. Keep turning your heart up, being very careful with the left knee. Release. I'm turning right toes to the front. I need to tuck the left toes under, sitting back into a half split. So slowly transferring the weight to the back. If you've got blocks underneath your hands, it's probably quite useful, or bring the hands closer to your left knee. Send the right hip behind you, lengthen through the back on an inhale. I'm flexing the right toes up. And exhale, fold. After a few breaths, feel free to try and slide out into a split if you're practicing it. If you're very uncomfortable here, feel free to sit your bum onto your left heel, untucking the left toes. Make sure you can feel the back of your right thigh. I've got one more breath here. Take your time. If you're coming out of split, let's meet in downward dog. I'm bending front knee, Hands on the inside of the right foot, stepping back, maybe pedaling the heels out. Maybe keep finding a static stretch. And bring the left foot on the outside of the left hand lizard to start with the hip flexors the other way. Taking your time to get there. I'm dropping the right knee. You take your options. I'm untucking right toes if you're with me. Dropping the left knee out to the side, lifting chest first, bending left knee. Already feeling the front of my right hip quite deep inside the left hip. Feel free to go to your elbow or press the left elbow into the left heel of the hand into the inside of the left knee and turn the heart up. Keep bending the front knee. Keep dropping the hip low. Play around with any movements, any options you've got. You know your own body. You know where the tension is. You know where you need the stretch. Stay here or reach the left arm back and see if you want the quad stretch, bending right knee, pulling heel towards the bum. Careful with your right knee. Still opening the heart up and feeling the front of your right hip, possibly your right quad muscle. Keep sinking the hip low. Breathing through the stretch. Half split. I'm releasing the back leg. Framing the left foot. Make sure you bring the left foot back into center. I need to tuck the right toes under. Again, it's your hamstring stretch. I'm sitting back, transferring the weight to the back. Find a position for your hands. Make sure you're sending the left hip behind you to level the hips, to isolate the hamstrings. One more lengthening in the spine. Inhale. And fold your forehead towards the left toes as you exhale. Feel free to slide out into your split if you're practicing. Feel free to sit your bum back onto your right heel to get more comfortable. 3 long breaths. Bending the front knee, let's meet in downward dog slowly. And maybe taking one more breath there, one more stretch. It's coming up to 2 o'clock. If you need to go, please feel free. I've got one more glute stretch and I promise we'll finish there. I'm dropping the knees, pushing the feet to the side. I'm going onto my back to find a glute stretch. If you've got a different one, maybe pigeon, stay there. And then once you're there, I'm starting with the right glute. I've got right heel coming across the left thigh. Take your time to find the stretch. Make sure your knees are safe. You're relaxing head and shoulders. Close your eyes. Long breaths. Release the right glute stretch and take your time to change. I've got left heel coming across the right thigh. Find the stretch. Relax head and shoulders onto the mat. Close your eyes, lengthen breaths. Release the glute stretch on that side. And I promise you, it's a quick one, just a quick lower back stretch if you still have the time to stay. I'm hugging both knees in, sending them across to my right, turning my head over to the left. Right hand can always help to pull the left knee across. Keep left shoulder blade flat. Bring it back through the center slowly. Knees into the chest first before you drop them across to the left, unless you're doing your own version. Turn your head to the right. Gently pull the knee across, keeping right shoulder blades flat. Bring your right hand across to your left, so stay lying on your left side. And with the help of your hands, bring yourselves into a seated position slowly, finding comfy hips, knees, ankles back. Roll the shoulders back away from the ears, finishing with the neck as always. Right ear to the right shoulder. Left ear to the left shoulder. Back to center, chin to the sky, chin to chest. Roll the head one way. Other way. Drop the chin to the chest one more time. Use the fingertips to gently pull and stretch the back of your neck. Release the head. Sweep the arms up, look up, inhale. Nice finish to it. Exhale into the heart. Thank you. Namaste.